In their 40s and 50s, many people begin experiencing varying degrees of hearing loss.
And by the time we reach our mid-60s to mid-70s, it's reported that 1 in 3 experience hearing challenges. For those over 75, that number climbs to 50%.
These statistics are startling, especially since researchers have learned that hearing health is connected to serious medical conditions. Here are some great reasons to get your hearing checked right now.
Ever since one groundbreaking study in 2011, the link between hearing loss and cognitive decline has received a lot of attention.
One strong connection is that hearing loss, even mild hearing loss, is a strong risk factor for developing dementia. In fact, studies have shown that mild untreated hearing loss leads to 2 times increased risk of dementia. With moderate loss, it's 3 times, and severe and incredible 5 times increased risk of dementia. The good news is that hearing aids have shown to have positive effect on cognition, memory, and delaying signs of dementia.
In fact, early signs indicate that hearing aids can help slow down and maybe even delay further cognitive decline.
There's mounting research that has linked hearing loss to depression. What's more, the greater your degree of hearing loss, the more likely you are to feel depressed.
It's not hard to see how untreated hearing loss can create lack of connection with friends and family and the world around you, and it can lead to isolation and depression. Seeking hearing care sooner rather than later may be able to help you avoid those problems down the road.
Research has identified a clear connection between hearing loss and increased risk of falling. Simply put, the more trouble you have hearing, the less physically stable you can be, both when you are standing still or on the move.
In fact, mild untreated hearing loss is associated with a 3 times increased risk of falling. But as you may have already guessed, there have been promising study results that suggest hearing aid use substantially decreases your chances of falling and seriously hurting yourself.
Did you know that cardiovascular health and hearing health are linked? For hearing to function well, the tiny structures in your inner ear must be healthy. When you have cardiovascular problems, you may not have as much blood reaching the inner ear.
Over time, reduced blood flow damages and weakens the tiny inner ear structures, which can lead to hearing loss. If you have any cardiovascular issues, you should get your hearing evaluated and vice versa.
With so many connections between your hearing and overall health, it makes sense to have your hearing evaluated and ensure you're not at risk for any of the conditions mentioned.
And the easiest way to get started is to book an appointment with one of the professionals you'll find right here on hearingloss.com.